So here we have our rosemary, olive oil, and sea salt cookies. This is recipe number 3 of a 10-part series where I bake, taste, and rate cookie recipes that are completely generated by AI. We're now getting into the recipes that are distancing further away from your traditional cookie recipes. I'll be honest, I'm not actually a big fan of rosemary, but I gotta give AI credit. These cookies look amazing. Something that was somewhat challenging when making these cookies was forming the dough. Because the fat portion of this cookie recipe was olive oil, it just coated every part of it. So when I was trying to form the balls, it didn't want to stick together. Visually, the cookie looks really good. It has some nice crinkling going on the top, and of course it does have a bit of a brown bottom on it. The lemon seems to be overpowering with the smell, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, considering I'm not a big fan of the rosemary, but it does smell very nice. I can still see some of the salt crystals on top, so visually it looks delicious. Let's go for our cross section. Let's see how it tastes. Surprisingly, replacing the butter with olive oil has not really affected the texture of this cookie. It still has a crisp exterior and a soft, chewy interior, which is perfect. Interestingly enough, the first thing that I taste is the olive oil. And of course, I'm getting a lot of the salt. Although I can taste the rosemary, it's a bit of a background flavor compared to the lemon, the salt, and the olive oil. This is a very surprising cookie for me. Again, we're distancing ourselves further away from the traditional cookie recipes, so my brain is having a really hard time adjusting to the flavors with anticipating more of a cookie flavor that I'm familiar with. All things considered, even though these ingredients are not something I typically put in a cookie recipe, it doesn't taste terrible. If I was offered this cookie, I would still eat it. I would not turn it away. But I don't think I would go out of my way to make this again. Thank you so much for your support and watching and sharing and liking and commenting these videos. Your support means everything. Keep an eye out for our 4th AI recipe, and we'll see you next time.